any time that the artist is coming in to do their part, I mean, vocals especially, it's just so important. That performance is everything. The vocal performance is what's going to make or break the record. Whether, like, it doesn't matter how fancy and great your drum pattern is or how brilliant the arrangement is. If the vocal performance isn't earth-shattering, if it doesn't make people feel the emotions that the artist felt when writing the song, then I don't think it's going to move that many people. So now we're faced with the challenge of helping an artist, a singer, who has sung a song. If it's the first record you've made with them, they might have, a singer-songwriter, first real record you're making, like, they probably have sung that song for a decade. Like, it's not out of the question that it might have been one of the first songs that they wrote that they love. So finding a way for it not to just be muscle memory, for it not to just be a performance that is technically correct, because I know how to sing this song, I know the words, I know the notes, I'm going to sing it the way that I've thought about singing it forever and the way that I have sung it forever. That kind of performance isn't necessarily going to be connecting to what inspired the artist to write the song in the first place, what inspired them to write those words in the first place. So we talked about lighting, we talked about vibe, and that's still important when it's just the singer, of course, in the booth. And it's super tough. Like, some people, I made a closet over in the corner, and you're going to get in the closet. You're going to stand up against this mic, and it's going to be black in there, and just sing it. And it's like, that's not really going to work. If you've got to pull them out and put them in the control room and throw some headphones on, if you've got to, I had very early on an artist that I worked with who was super self-conscious about her voice, not confident whatsoever. I took a baby monitor and I strapped it to the mic and had the other end of the baby monitor away from the mic in the studio, but I put a mic up to it so that I could feed that into her headphones so that she could hear a crunchy, distorted, cool sounding punk rock version of herself instead of a pristine, beautiful sounding version of herself, so that she could just relax. Like, you're not scream at me, like, give me the raw. This was kind of a punky band, and I needed her to forget about the fact that we're recording and lean into the raw energy of what she's singing about. So whatever it takes. Often with songs that, one of the easiest tricks is with songs that are emotional. Oh, I wrote this song about a girl, whatever, old girlfriend. What's she doing now? I don't know. It's not like, there's no emotional attachment to them whatsoever. And now we need to find that emotion again before I have them sing it. That's exactly what I have to do. So in those situations, very often I feel like I'm going to get called out for this being the old bag of tricks. But, I've set it up. I've got the vibe. We had a good chat to kind of let them vent about life and how their day was and all that stuff on the studio couch before they went in. They're at the mic. We got Levels.
Shout out Levels.
And I will say, tell me, and I'll make sure I don't ask them this before this point in the process. In pre-production, I will not broach this subject. Tell me where you were when you wrote this song. I've got the lyrics. I've had them for weeks. I know what it's about. And it's dark in there. And they say, well, this is about a girl, and we had this thing going on. It was like 4 years ago. I lived in Coquitlam. Shout out Coquitlam. It went well, and then we broke, whatever the story is, right? But they basically, it's like the confession booth, right? They'll tell me the whole story, and when I feel like they've hit the end, I don't respond, I hit record. So they finish the story. They've put themselves where they were when they wrote the song, when they felt the emotions that inspired them to write the song, and then the intro plays, and then they sing.
That's great.
And it's worked extraordinarily well.
That's great. That's a power move. I love that. That's great.